Hondo Boots say that they've been making boots the same since they started in 1965. And today I have a pair of Hondos that were made before I was born. In this video, I want to break down the details of this Hondo full quill ostrich boot and then compare it to a modern Hondo to see the similarities. Let's get into it. I'm just here to connect ya, and then I'll be on my way. Hey everybody, my name is Jeremiah Craig. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please subscribe and always like and comment down below. And if you know somebody who likes this kind of content, share this video with them. It really goes a long way to helping me continue doing what I do here on YouTube. Let's talk Hondo Boots. Hondo brags that they've made their boots the same since they started in 1965. Well, I got these boots here, and they were made between 1976 and 1981, as confirmed by Hondo Boots owner Phil Guijarro Jr. I sent him pictures of the code and everything, and the first thing that he texted me back was, "Wow, those boots are old." So, I wanted to do a quick impression of this boot and then kind of run through the similarities of the modern Hondos at the end. But first, we gotta break down the details of this Hondo with the rundown. All right, so this is Hondo Boots model number 7670, made between the years of 1976 and 1981, and it features a full quill ostrich leather on the foot and the counter. It looks great, and it's super soft as well. The color here is black, also on the tops as well, so it's a beautiful dress boot. It features a Hondo 4-toe, which is their medium round option. It looks great. For a heel, we have a Hondo number 2 heel, which is a 1.5-inch stacked leather heel without much of a slant there. It comes in at 13 inches tall with black cowhide tops, and you can see that the stitch pattern was done by hand. It's a beautiful stitch pattern. This boot also features a leather outsole, and you can see that it's had a half sole resole job, but you can also see the original brass nails and lemonwood pegs alongside the shank here. Keep that in mind. On the inside, we have a leather lining, a cowhide leather lining, in fact, and it's super soft around the foot. And for an insole, it's a traditional hard leather insole, and you can feel a little bit of the previous owner's impression in this hard leather insole. Not very much though, which I'm kind of surprised to the fact that it has a half sole. I would figure that the impression would be much more deep, but it doesn't matter quite a bit because I'll be able to re-break in that hard leather insole and have it fit my foot perfectly over the months and years that I wear this boot. Hondo boots have always been made in Mexico, but these ones were probably made in Juarez before Hondo moved production down to León in the early 90s. Now let's try on these boots to see how they look and feel. All right, I got on those Hondo 7670s, that full quill ostrich leather, and these are brand new resoles, still slippy and everything. Gonna have to scuff those up so I don't wipe out, but check it out. It's a great looking boot. The ostrich is super thin and very, very supple, but so durable. That's one of the great things about ostrich leather, and some of the older ostrich leather boots, they got them down super thin and they're still just as durable. I mean, these are, 50, 40, late 40 years old. So they're still doing great. They still feel great, and they have a lot of life left in them. For the sizing here, I have to say that it's very consistent to modern Hondos. For the sizing, Hondos usually run a little bit snug if you get your true size. So this is a 12B. I ended up getting my true size here, and it feels very similar to other 12B Hondos that I have, which usually run a bit snug. I did size up recently to my most recent Hondo to a 12.5B, and I do enjoy the little bit extra room that I get because I get to wear my favorite socks, which are a bit thicker. So I have plenty of thin socks though, which is going to make this a very nice summer dress boot because Ostrich just breathes very well. It's very light. So wearing that with light socks as well, lighter, thinner socks, I should say, is going to be a great, great summer boot. And I'm going to be able to stay very, very cool in general, just because traditionally made boots breathe very well anyways, because it's all leather. There's no composites or cloth or anything in there. And also ostrich leather, very, very breathable. I'm going to enjoy wearing this boot, and they look really, really nice. It's going to be a great dress boot for sure. Here's the POV. Just check out that classic round toe there. A little bit more of a medium round than a lot of the Hondos that are being released now have. This is a 4-toe, and the U-toe that we see on a lot of Hondos is the 5-toe. And you gotta love that very slight full quill ostrich. It's not super huge quills, but it looks great. Let me know what you think. All right, a Hondo is a Hondo, right? Well, let's see. Let's compare these to a newer Hondo with these Hondo 2670 boots, also called the Jeremiah. They named this boot after me, after I had such a swooning moment here on YouTube. You can see that video. It's still up. Let's go through the similarities here of these boots. So we have leather outsoles, and both of these will have a channeled insole where the welt goes. They weren't doing cloth ribs back then. They were all doing channeled insoles for the welt. We have leather stacked heels. We have leather heel counters, so traditionally made. We have a leather lining on the inside of this one, leather lining on the inside of this one. I got some stays in here so you can see leather lining, steel cowhide on both of them, and also hard leather insoles down there as well. So the same here, through and through. Also, brass nails and lemonwood pegs alongside the shank here in both models. So they are made pretty much exactly the same. The only thing that I can find that's different between these two models, between a modern and an old Hondo, is the top stitching, right? So the top stitching on modern Hondos is done by machine, like a CNC machine. It just does it by itself. These Hondos, this stitch pattern was done by a human at a sewing machine. And you can tell because of the small inconsistencies in the lines. So the lines will sort of wave a little bit, maybe get a little bit wide or a little bit too tight to the other row at points. You can kind of see right there in areas, just all over the boot. You can see that this was done by a human. These are perfect everywhere. So this was definitely done by a machine. And that's the only difference between how Hondo Boots used to make boots and how they make boots now. It's really impressive and a testament to the fact that Hondo loves traditionally made boots, and that's why I love Hondos too. It's really cool to see a boot that's made before I was born and a modern boot that they named after me, and they're made pretty much exactly the same except for machine stitch tops or hand stitch tops. Very, very cool. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget to subscribe if you've made it this far, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Yeah, the boots are made the same from now to back in the day. It's that traditional way that keeps the boots the same. Thank you so much for watching today. Why don't you check out this other Hondo Boots video up here? Or I got a music video down here I think you might enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe up here, and I will see you next time. Peace. Have a good one.